Welcome back to the show, everyone. Our next guest is actually doing sort of double duty here on the show today as well.
She is, because we're going to be looking at some of her great designs, and then she's going to be rocking out with Sex with Strangers. Isabelle Dunlop is joining us now.
Thank you.
And
Isabelle,
I
I
should
can
probably
only
explain that your
thing.
band is called Sex with
Yes,
Strangers.
I don't.
You're not going to be rocking out having sex with strangers. Be awkward. Bye-bye
I'm
now.
moving myself away from this conversation
So
already.
let's start with your outfit. This is one of
Thank
yours.
you.
This is fantastic.
Thank you. It's Shetland wool, and I've been obsessed with lace pieces lately. So I've been just attaching them to everything, and like knitting pieces up, and then putting the lace on, and then sewing.
And I wanted to talk about your beautiful necklace too. Tell us about this piece and where it came from.
It's actually in my family's from Britain, and my uncle finds these amazing keys like from all over the world. And he sends me them like little packages of like recycled envelopes
treasures.
and then I put them together, and
It's like a family enterprise.
It
It's
is,
nice.
yes.
Well, and there's layers to it and everything else. Okay, let's look at some of the clothes. First of all, thank you for putting Christine in these shoes. They are crazy. Talk about the outfit first.
Well, this is a piece I've been working on for a bit. I love working with wools, as you can tell.
Yes.
And so this is kind of like making sexy wool, which is comfortable. This time of year, it's great because it's getting a wee bit chilly outside. You put your wool dress on, and you're kind of covered if the sun comes out.
It's so cute. I love it.
And it looks great with shorts, and you could put like tights
Leggings,
with it as well.
or even
leggings
jeans too. And I have to get a close up on the shoes. Where the heck did you find these?
Well, luckily enough, thanks to some wonderful people at the Room at the Bay who are just opened this last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
This beautiful space at the Bay. And Tina and Christine let me borrow these shoes for the event.
They're gorgeous. Are they comfortable? Yes? No? Yes?
Should I provide some scale? Just so people get a sense of. This is just for scale, people. Once again, just so you understand. There you are.
That's great. Thanks. Now let's
Perfect.
bring out
Thanks,
our
Christine.
next model. And yes, it is indeed time to start thinking about coats and such. Tell us about this one.
Great coat.
Thank you. Well, this is I've been working on again for years. Like this is sort of my Vancouver jacket coat. Because it rains a little bit here.
Touch.
bit.
So
Yeah, just a touch.
but you still want to show off your nice legs and new boots that you just got for fall. So it's just nice balance. You're still kind of nice and warm, and I love it's very sort of a mixture of French sort
Yeah.
of pea coat.
But it
And,
still has, like you say, it has that Vancouver feel to it, right?
Absolutely,
Which is a hard thing to capture.
and it just, I love this like cashmere blend. It's got a little bit, it's not beige, and it's
And I
not,
love the high pockets too. It's just something a little bit different.
it's like you got your little fur muff.
Yeah.
Remember those? Like,
Yeah,
oh.
and it makes you walk a little bit different. You know,
Yes.
you have a different style and a
It
different
actually really
feeling.
pulls your shoulders
Yeah.
back.
You strut. when
Well,
you
it
run.
does, but you know how clothes sometimes, when you're wearing the right clothes, like it's everything, right? It's the way you carry your body, it's the way that
Absolutely,
you move.
and just that little bit of confidence and like standing straight. Thank you, Mum, for telling me so many times and never listening. But if you just stand up and straight, it's amazing how you get a little extra height.
And that helps.
And I love this little
beautiful
dress. This is gorgeous. Tell us about this one.
Yeah, this is another, it's a tea dress I've been sort of working with, little style, very 60s mod, like just very easy, comfortable style. And I just like using like different fabrics. This is like a lace that I found, and I found some vintage vegetable buttons from Button Button.
Vegetable button?
Yeah, it's vegetable ivory.
Oh, really?
Which actually, vegetable ivory seems a better idea than real ivory. So.
Yeah.
They're so pretty. Such a pretty color.
There's a bunch of vegetables running around
Yes.
without tusks.
I
though.
know. It's so sad.
I love it. Very nice.
Yeah, it's just a nice little one. It's got a cool big zip.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Row.
And I always love
This.
these shawls. They're so cozy. Tell us about this one.
This is I found some vintage buttons, and I've just I kind of sculpt the wool shawl onto the mannequin and actually sew it all in place, so it kind of looks like what you wanted when you first threw your big shawl on.
Well, yeah, it does have
So it
that
hangs
proper
just right,
shape.
yeah.
And even if it's a windy day, it stays on like that. And honestly, you can take it off, put it back on, and it's just really easy. But
Now,
it's
where did you
super
come
cozy.
across the buttons?
Actually, I was really lucky. There's a girl, a friend in New York. She saw my work and she's like, I've got some vintage buttons from my grandfather. Do you want me to send you a tin of them? And I went, absolutely.
Yes, that tin, please. So you have your uncle in Scotland,
Yeah.
you've got people in New York.
Yeah.
I mean, really, you have this army of people out there foraging for
If
you.
you
It's
have anything
brilliant.
vintage and cool, just send it to Isabelle.
Just send it.
I'll try and make it into something beautiful.
Yeah, you'll
And
use it
instead of
properly.
being, I think like a lot of times we pack things away in bags and put them in a drawer and you never see it ever again,
Yeah.
right? So it's just nice to there's beauty in the workmanship in some of the trades. Like it's so, like those buttons. I mean, did you see the detail
Yeah,
on them? I
it's
mean,
You
amazing.
never see that anymore.
yeah, so I want to keep all that alive and just keep keep all these beauty still going.
And we've got a gorgeous little dress coming out. Tell us about this one.
Silk strapless dress with a long-sleeved short jacket. And I've been putting pockets and everything lately, so you've got your...
Oh, you can tell I hate that as I stand here with my hands.
Yeah, it's with your hands in your pockets.
So
What is it with girls and pockets on dresses?
There's just something, I think it's just that masculine, feminine thing, you know, we can kind of still be manly even though we're wearing like a super pretty frock. And again, I just like toughing things up with the big keys and the big boots, and you know, you just wear these things when you don't have to only wear a dress for like a wedding or like go out, like have like a gala opening.
Well, and this is what's happened in the city somewhat over the last few years is people have forgotten how to be casually beautiful.
Well, that's when especially like Vancouver, like I mean tonight, you know, like Alexis could go to a gig, like see a band, or you know, put on a skirt and some high heels, and she could wear this.
I love
to
lace.
And once again, your obsession with lace.
Yeah,
right?
so pretty.
Knitwear and lace.
And this piece of lace, actually, my Aunt Jeanette was back in Scotland, and she's like, I've got some lace.
You've got a fantastic family
I love her.
So
with a lot of knickknacks.
Yes, yeah, we, you know, waste not, want not, right?
Everybody contributes in their
Exactly.
own way, but it's kind of neat, right? I mean, because I think people sense, even if you don't know the story behind it, people sense when there's some effort
Something
and
special.
history and there's some links to clothing.
Exactly. It's you can feel it. You put that energy into it, and people can feel it, and it translates.
I agree with
So,
And our last
yeah.
look is another lovely dress with a little bit of lace. Dare I ask where the lace comes from?
Actually, my Aunt Jeanette, it's her aunt actually made this lace, and it's really old.
It's so beautiful.
And I just wanted to use it up in an interesting way, and I just let it land wherever it happened.
Well, we've got the
Okay,
lace
that's it.
coming
There
out
it
the
is.
bottom, but it's
Yeah.
also got an applique across the front that probably doesn't read on camera very well, but it's just so pretty.
And then it's like, and I make a lot of scarves, different colors. Again, like you just put a scarf on, and you've got your little jacket you've put on top.
especially
keeps you
when
warm.
we're in the in-between weather right now, where it's not
Yeah.
quite coat weather, it's nice to have a scarf shawl scenario.
And it throws a wee bit of color just when you're not expecting
So
it.
cute.
Switch
Yeah.
everything up.
I love it. Is it
Absolutely.
hard for
So
you to let go of these pieces when it's Aunt Jeanette's lace?
Well, I find like the right person comes along, like the person will put that on and they'll just be in love with it, and all of a sudden it's their dress, and then I almost like
all
it's okay.
You let your child go?
Yeah, it's honestly.
Now you're going
it's-
to be performing a song for us after the break. Tell us about your band really quick, Sex with Strangers, and the song you're going to sing.
Sex with Strangers, we're in the peak top 20, and we're performing on Thursday night at the Red Rooms. So we're kind of electro pop, dance, kind of German pop.
People will get a feel for it after
Yeah,
the break.
lots of dancing, good energy.
Awesome.
And it's really exciting. So you can check out our new song that we
And
wrote.
Hey,
you
this
can
is the
go to
premiere.
Isabelle's website to find out more information where you can get her stuff, including at one of a few. And we're going to take a break. When we return, of course, she's going to be sticking around performing right after this. So don't you dare go away.